Tell me once my screen is visible, okay? Okay, is my
Yeah.
screen visible?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Now, in the last session, we had finished our unit number 5, correct? Or module number 5.
Yes.
Today, we'll be starting with module number 6. The name of the unit is How Often Do You Run? Okay, how often do you run? What do we mean by how often do you run?
How frequently or how do you walk or run?
How frequently? Correct. You said
Frequent.
frequently, correct? अपन frequency विचार तो when
Yes.
we ask how often. ठीक है? Now that's what we are going to look at today. How to talk about activities which are regarding to sports and exercise. Vishal, you can mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we will be talking about sports and exercise in this particular unit along with our habits, because when we talk about exercise or sports, it's usually a habit or a repeated action that we do, correct? And then we will also see how to talk about frequency using the same. Okay, so that's where we learn about the adverbs of frequency, the words like often. That's what we will be looking at in today's unit, that is model number 6. Now, the first exercise that you guys have over here is the top sports and fitness activities that people do in the United States. Now, over here, the first thing that I want you guys to do is tick mark the sports or fitness activities that you enjoy. Okay, just note them down in your notebook quickly and give me 1 minute, I shall be back. Yep, tell me once you're done.
Yes.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay, one second. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, now, do people in our country enjoy any of these sports or activities?
Yes.
Uh, Ice hockey and baseball, I think we don't usually play as
Very good.
Indians. Football
Mm,
also it's not much common in India, but
mm-hmm.
yes, we play football. We play basketball, baseball, and ice hockey and soccer is more uncommon in India.
Rarely played in India.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, make a list of other activities that you do. Okay, so basically, the activities which are not given over here, activities plus sports. Okay, both that you do, but they are not mentioned over here. Tell me once you're done.
Yes.
Yes.
Done? Okay. Tell me the
Okay.
names of other activities that you do.
So I do yoga and some stretching activities, and sometimes I do rope jumping and
Okay.
fitness activities. And in
Okay.
sport, other than this, I play badminton.
You play badminton. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What about you, Vishal?
For sport activity, I do play cricket, pool, table
I play
tennis.
cricket. Do
Yeah,
play. I
I play cricket, carom, pool, table tennis, and for the fitness activity, I do yoga, Zumba, also cycling, swimming.
Okay. Do you do
Uh,
them on daily basis?
Not really.
Okay, no problem. Moving to the next part over here. What you have to do is this is a fun exercise. Okay, there is nothing to like in the first part, there is nothing to learn as such. But over here, I want you to quickly tick mark the activities that you feel are common in the specific age groups. Okay, for example, if we talk about children, usually children do bicycling, correct? But or bike riding, which is given over here. Remember this again. In India, we call motor vehicles bikes, right? And we call cycles cycles. But when you go abroad, it's vice versa. Okay, bikes are non-motor bikes. जे bicycles आपण
Mm.
म्हणतो. Okay, and
Mm.
motorcycle is the or cycle. They refer to it as cycle also sometimes. What we call bikes over here. ठीक है? So don't get confused with it. Or if you're talking to someone who is located abroad, specify which one you are. Like ask them which one you're referring to, motor one or non-motor one. ठीक आहे म्हणून की हा कन्फ्युजन नेहमी होतो. माझे पण फ्रेंड्स आहेत, रिलेटिव्स आहेत ना. When we talk about bikes, it's actually cycle that they're referring to. ठीक आहे?
Mm.
Hmm. So when we say bike riding, we are talking about cycles, non-motor ones, जे लहान मुलं चालवतात ते. ठीक है. Now same way if we talk about yoga, children don't do yoga usually, right? We middle aged people do yoga. So त्यानुसार मार्क करा की कोणत्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज कोणासोबत कॉमन आहेत, कोणत्या एज ग्रुप सोबत.
Okay.
Now, as we have already discussed that from first onwards I won't be available. So in between, whenever we do our sessions, I won't be taking any exercises in the class. I will be sharing the exercises with you uh, on regular basis, but you will solve all the exercises from first to eighth. ठीक आहे, यू
Okay.
हॅव टू फिनिश बिफोर एथ. जर तुम्ही एथ पर्यंत फिनिश नसेल केलेले आणि माझ्यासोबत शेअर नसेल केलेले, एथ नंतर मी जेव्हा आपण क्लास घेणार पहिले आपण एक्सरसाइज संपवणार, त्याच्यानंतरच आपण पोर्शन पुढे जाणार. ठीक आहे. सो
Okay.
इफ यू वॉन्ट टू इफ यू वॉन्ट मी टू कवर थिंग्स फास्टर, यू मेक श्योर दैट
Okay.
यू फिनिश एवरीथिंग बिफोर एथ. ठीक आहे. इफ यू डोंट, अगेन द प्रोसेस विल बी स्लोअर. ठीक आहे. Understood? And mostly
Yeah.
I'll be taking a session on this weekend. I have already informed you guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
अर्ली इव्हनिंग. आय टेक अ सेशन अर्ली इव्हनिंग. मोस्टली मी काय प्लॅन करते की मी फर्स्ट टू सिक्स्थ युनिटचा पूर्ण हां आता आपलं सिक्स झालं ना, फर्स्ट टू सिक्स तर नाही होणार, फर्स्ट टू फिफ्थ युनिटपर्यंतचा मी फुल रिव्हिजन घ्यायचा प्लॅन करत आहे.
Okay.
Okay.
ठीक आहे. सो यू कॅन जॉईन अकॉर्डिंगली. तुमचं आम्हाला जर ह्याचं सिक्स्थ, आपला सिक्स्थ आज चालू आहे ना, सिक्स्थ उद्या कंप्लीट होऊन जाईल आपल्या सेवन्थ युनिट. आय मोस्टली टेक इट ॲट 12 ओनली फॉर यू गाईज.
Okay.
ठीक आहे, सेवन्थ युनिटसाठी. म्हणून की फुल रिव्हिजन नाही होणार सेवन्थ युनिटपर्यंत 6 तासामध्ये माझा. So if you guys have seen my status, don't feel that I'm taking something extra in that masterclass. I'm not taking anything extra in that masterclass. If you guys have seen my status, it's just I'm planning a revision, so I'm keeping it open for everyone. If you guys have seen my status, I'm not sure if you have seen.
No.
Uh-huh. So I've planned a masterclass, like a 6 hours class. I'm trying something new. Let's see how it works out.
Okay.
हां. म्हणजे मला माझ्या स्टुडंट्ससाठी रिव्हिजन घ्यायचं आहे ना, सो आय एम टेकिंग अ रिव्हिजन प्लस आय एम कीपिंग इट ओपन फॉर अदर्स ऑल्सो. Because as you guys know, I don't believe in demo sessions as such. I don't like to take demo sessions. Yeah. Done with this?
Yes.
Wait. Mm,
Okay, now for the exercise A, there is no right or wrong answer. Okay, it will totally depend on what you have written, but you will still share the answers with me. Now, for exercise B, what you have to do is you have to mark the activities which are given in part A with the words do, go, and play. Now, try doing it on your own first, then I will tell you the rule for it. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. Okay, tell me once you're done with it, okay? कळलं ना काय करायचं ते? फॉर
Yes.
एक्झाम्पल जर आपण बाईक रायडिंग म्हणतोय तर व्हॉट डू यू थिंक वी विल यूज डू गो ऑर प्ले
do.
Go, go. Bike riding.
You guys can discuss answers with each other. I have no problem with that. Yeah. You decide and you mark it. I'm going to tell you the rule after that, okay?
So usually the games here we play like golf, soccer, and volleyball.
Mm,
These
Okay.
are the games we play. And for if we going outside, for because we are going outside, so bike riding is we are doing outside, and then jogging also doing outside, and swing also doing outside. So that's why we say it's go to the go bike riding, go jogging, or go swimming.
Okay.
Then yes,
I would say
and
little closer.
I
Okay. The answers are little close. Answers are right, but meanings त्याचे जे rules आहेत basically ते
okay.
little close आहेत. But exact rules you can see on the screen. Usually जे पण आपण games or any games that we
Hmm.
play, if we are
Hmm.
playing those games with a ball, then we use the word play.
Play.
Okay?
I can
Okay.
say I do bike riding.
No, we go bike riding. Why? Because the activities which end in ing, we refer to them with go. Okay, except weight training. Weight training is an individual exercise, right? So whenever we talk about individual exercise or fitness activities, we use do with them. Okay, so we do yoga, we play golf, and we go bowling. Bowling माहिती आहे ना काय असतं? Bowling?
No.
No? No clue? Okay, bowling basically It's famous in Pune. Don't you guys go bowling? Okay, 1 minute. Let me send you guys a picture quickly. Bowling.
Okay, that game we play in the mall,
Yes.
like we have to shoot
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ball
yeah.
and
That's
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have
That's
basically those bottles which are actually called
but
pins.
yeah,
Okay.
mhm.
So we throw a ball and we try to get as many
yeah,
pins as possible. They are not bottles, okay? They are pins. Remember that again. If you are using it wrong, start using it correctly. Okay? I have sent you guys a picture. So त्याला आपण bowling म्हणतो. So again we go bowling. ठीक आहे? We don't do bowling or we don't play bowling. We go bowling. Yeah. So
okay.
that's the activity that we're talking about. Now, how many were correct? I guess Vishal has marked it correct, right?
Mm.
What about you, Shilpa? How many were correct?
Mostly wrong.
Okay. So it will be you go bike riding, you play golf, you go jogging, you do martial arts, you do Pilates, you play soccer, you go swimming, you play volleyball, and you do yoga. Okay, those will be your answers over here. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm. Next. Now, over here, as usual, we
Uh,
have a conversation.
I want to write that
Okay,
activities.
sorry, you didn't write it. Okay,
Uh,
write it down. सो जे आपले एक्सरसाइजेस आहेत ना मी क्लास झाले की म्हणजे युनिट झाले की शेअर
Mhm.
करत राहीन तुमच्यासोबत ट्राय टू
Okay.
सॉल्व देम ऑन डेली बेसिस ओके जे आपण बेसिकली क्लासमध्ये करायचो ते
yes. I'm done.
1 second. Okay, now as I said here we have a conversation. Now while you're reading the conversation, I also want you to focus on the words like an hour every day, often, 3 times. हे सगळे hardly ever. हे सगळे words आपण बघणार आहोत how to use them. But while reading, focus on these words. ठीक आहे?
Okay.
कसे use करतो ते आपण बघणार आहोत. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Uh, Vishal, you can be Aaron, and Shilpa, you can be Riley.
Right.
So, you have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure. And I do weightlifting.
Wow. How often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I am real coach potato.
I am a real
Couch,
couch
couch
potato.
potato.
Okay, very good. What do we mean by couch potato?
Means he likes to sit on a
Sit
one place and want to
sofa,
do
yeah,
things. He
for a
doesn't
longer
want
time.
to go to outside or
Yeah,
to do something.
the person who likes to watch a lot of TV. So he sits on a couch the whole day, right? So basically, the concept behind this phrase is that many people, when you like, if you must have seen any American series or most of the shows which come on TVs, which are of course USD series. So basically, in that they sit on the couch the whole day and they watch TV and they sit with a packet or a bowl of potato chips. Okay, and they eat that and then they become like a potato. So that's the basic concept behind that, and that's the reason they're called a couch potato. But now we don't refer to it as the same, but it's a phrase that we use or an idiom that we use when we say a couch potato. म्हणजे तो basically आळशी माणूस आहे, जास्त काही करायला आवडत असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. ठीक आहे, who just likes to watch TV. So of course nowadays we don't sit whole day and watch TV, but most of the times I would say. Okay, now the conversation was pretty easy. Any confusion, any doubts in this?
No.
Okay, let's quickly listen to the same conversation. And I don't, there is 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Hmm. I'll play the audio, pay attention.
Practice. You have a lot of energy, Riley. Do you exercise a lot?
Well, I get up early and run on the treadmill for an hour every day.
Seriously?
Sure. And I do weightlifting.
Wow. How often do you lift weights?
I usually do it about 3 times a week. What about you?
Oh, I hardly ever exercise. I usually just watch TV or listen to music in my free time. I guess I'm a real couch potato.
Okay, clear? Meaning दिलेला आहे couch potato चा. A person who watches a lot of TV and is not very active, that person can be called a couch potato. Now, over here, we will listen to the second part of the conversation. And the question that you have to try focusing on is, what else does Riley do in her free time? Okay?
Yes.
3. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What else does Riley do in her free time?
What else do you like to do, Riley?
Well, I like to play the drums a lot. I play every day. It drives my mom crazy.
Hey, I play the guitar.
Well, listen, we could start our own band. Why don't we play after class today?
Cool.
Okay. So, what else does Riley do in her free time?
She likes
She
to
likes to.
play drums
Yeah.
every day.
Very good. Okay, you both got the answers?
Yes.
Very good. Easy, right? Now, as I said, over here we are going to see how to use our adverbs of frequency. Okay, now we have already learned simple present tense. Simple present tense आपण कधी use करतो? Whenever we want to talk about a repeated action or a habitual action. Now, with habitual actions, we also use our adverbs of frequency. हे आपण लिहून पण काढले होते when we did the simple present tense. Correct? So the words like usually, frequently, most, almost always, usually, often, हे सगळे words आपण use करतो. Right? Now these words are adverbs. What do we mean? What do we mean by adverbs? Adverbs are the words which give us more information about adjectives, verbs, and other adverbs. ओके, ॲडजेक्टिव्स आपल्याला कशाबद्दल मीनिंग देतात और इन्फॉर्मेशन देतात? नाउन्स आणि प्रोनाउन्स बद्दल. ॲडवर्ब्स आपल्याला ॲडजेक्टिव्स बद्दल अजून इन्फॉर्मेशन देतात, वर्ब्स बद्दल अजून इन्फॉर्मेशन देतात, अँड sometimes the adverbs also. ठीक है? So they modify the adverbs also. Now here we are looking at adverbs of frequency. Now when we do some repeated action, we use the adverbs of frequency. आपण हे सांगतोय की आपण ती action किती वेळा करत आहोत. ठीक है? Now over here the words that we have are always, almost always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, almost never, and never. ओके, आता ह्याच्यासोबतच आपण सेल्डम पण यूज करतो. वन मोर वर्ड विच इज नॉट गिवन ओवर हियर, सेल्डम. सेल्डम हैज द सेम मीनिंग एज हार्डली एवर. ठीक है, SELDOM, सेल्डम. नाउ नेवर म्हणजे 0%. अगेन वी टॉकिंग अबाउट पर्सेंटेज ओवर हियर. ठीक आहे, नेवर म्हणजे 0%. आपण ती ऍक्शन कधीच नाही करत. आय नेवर ईट आउट. ओके, देन ऑलमोस्ट नेवर म्हणजे से 5% आपण ती ऍक्टिव्हिटी करतो, और रेअरली और हार्डली एव्हर जेव्हा आपण ती एक्सरसाइज करतो, ऍक्टिव्हिटी करतो, वी कॅन यूज दीज वर्ड्स. देन वी हॅव समटाइम्स. समटाइम्स कधी कधी. ठीक आहे, आय समटाइम्स गो आउट टू ईट. लेट मी से 3 times a month, 4 times a month. It will be sometimes. ठीक आहे. Then येतो often. Often म्हणजे आपण लगातार जेव्हा ती ऍक्टिव्हिटी करतोय. I often go out to eat. So if we are talking about 5 times a week, then it becomes often. ठीक आहे. Then usually it has a high percentage. Say if I go out to eat 6 times a week, then I will say usually. I usually go out to eat, but sometimes I eat at home. असं. Then almost always 95% of activity and always is 100% of activity. ठीक आहे. Now येतं second thing which is every day, once a week, twice a month हे जे आपले वर्ड्स असतात. आता हे पण आपण यूज करतो. If you want to put numbers, exact numbers to it, I can say I go out to eat twice a month. Okay, or I eat out twice a month असं पण म्हणू शकते मी. Now once a week, every day, twice a month ह्यांना जेव्हा पण आपण यूज करतो ह्यांना आपण लास्टला प्लेस करतो. ऑब्जेक्ट नंतर प्लेस करतो. सेंटेन्समध्ये एंडिंगला प्लेस करतो. नाव सेम वे द वर्ड्स एव्हरी डे, सेम वे वर्ड्स टुमॉरो, टुडे हे जे आपण फ्रेजेस यूज करतो हे नेहमी एंडलाच येणार. ठीक आहे, मध्ये कुठे नाही येणार. हे आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवावं लागेल. बट वेन वी टॉक अबाउट ऑलवेज, ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज हे सगळे जे आपले वर्ड्स आहेत जे आता आपण जस्ट बघितले थोड्या वेळ आधी, यांना आपण सेंटेन्समध्ये प्लेस करतो वर्ब्सच्या आधी. ठीक आहे. आता ऑफकोर्स समटाइम्स अँड युजली हे स्टार्टिंगला पण येतात सेंटेन्समध्ये सब्जेक्टच्या आधी. बट नाव ॲज वी वॉन्ट टू लर्न द प्लेसमेंट वी विल रिमेंबर की वी विल प्लेस दॅम बिफोर द वर्ब. ठीक आहे. यांना यूज करणं इझी आहे. वी ऑलमोस्ट ऑलवेज यूज देम वेन एव्हर वी आर स्पीकिंग. ठीक आहे. बट वी प्लेस देम ॲट द रॉंग प्लेस इन आर सेंटेन्सेस. ठीक आहे. दॅट इज द रिझन वी हॅव टू नो वेअर टू प्लेस देम. कुठे प्लेस करायचं? वर्बच्या आधी. ठीक आहे. सो आय विल से if I ask you, do you ever watch TV in this evening? You can say, yes, I often watch TV after dinner. Or I sometimes watch TV before bed. ठीक है? So, verb च्या आधी. Clear? Now I play the examples. Pay attention.
Page 37. Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Adverbs of frequency.
How often do you exercise?
I run on the treadmill every day.
I go jogging once a week.
I play soccer twice a month.
I swim about 3 times a year.
I don't exercise very often. I don't exercise very much.
Usually I exercise before class.
Do you ever watch TV in the evening?
Yes, I often watch TV after dinner.
I sometimes watch TV before bed. Sometimes I watch TV before bed.
I hardly ever watch TV.
No, I never watch TV.
Okay? Easy?
Yes.
Okay. Rules लिहून घ्या, then we'll try solving an exercise. tell me once you're done.
I'm done.
Done?
Mm.
There should be one more slide. Okay, no problem. Try solving this exercise quickly. Over here, again, remember the rule that I told you? You have to put the adverbs in the correct place and you have to rewrite the sentences in your notebook. Okay?
Yes.
Hmm. this exercise?
No.
No, wait. This last one is
Okay, finish fast.
Done.
Okay,
yes.
Shilpa. Okay, 1 second.
First,
Just 1 minute, 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys.
okay.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, great. Tell me your answer for the first one, Vishalji.
The first one, do you ever play sports? B, sure, I play soccer twice a week.
Play soccer twice a week. Correct. Hmm. Next, Shilpa.
Second,
Number two.
yes. What do you do on Saturdays?
मी काय म्हटलं वर्बच्या आधी येईल वर्ब कुठे आहे
What do you do usually on Saturdays?
Saturday morning.
रिपीट अगेन
What do you do usually on Saturday mornings?
वर्बच्या आधी म्हटलं का वर्बच्या नंतर आय सेड
Um,
वर्बच्या
From before main work.
सॉरी एक्सक्यूज मी सॉरी बिफोर वर्ब राईट
Before work.
सो वेर इज द मेन
So
वर्ब
what do you usually do on Saturday mornings?
व्हेरी गुड करेक्ट
No.
नेक्स्ट
Just a second. Usually. Nothing much. Uh, I almost uh, I almost always sleep until noon.
करेक्ट
Then third, do you often lift weights at the gym? No, I hardly ever lift weights.
यू
Then
ऑफन लिफ्ट वेट्स एट द जिम करेक्ट हां बरोबर
no, I hardly ever lift weights.
करेक्ट आहे
Fourth, do you always exercise on Sundays? No, I never exercise on Sundays.
करेक्ट विशालजी कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम देयर यू आर ऑन म्यूट विशालजी
Okay. Form fifth, right? What do you do usually after class? I
Wait, what do
go out.
you usually do after class? What do you usually do after class?
Usually do.
Hmm.
Okay. I go out with my classmate about 3 times a week.
Correct.
Do you often go to the movies?
Hmm.
Yes, I go to the movies once a week.
Very good.
Do you ever go bike riding?
Hmm.
No, I hardly ever ride a bike.
Hmm.
Uh, Sometimes do you walk to school?
Do you walk? Do you sometimes walk to school?
Do you sometimes? Okay. Do you sometimes?
Hmm.
Sure, I walk to school 5 days a week.
Very good. Correct. Okay. Tomorrow tomorrow what we'll do is we'll start with the same questions first, and then we will, like, you are going to ask each other same questions, and then we will move ahead with the second part. Okay, the
Sure.
second part पण easy आहे, but here we are going to do a lot of speaking exercise. Even after this, we have one more speaking activity. ठीक है?
Yes.
We will do that first, and then we'll move ahead. Clear?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any doubts?
No.
No, no.
No.
ठीक है. Great. We'll stop over here. We will continue tomorrow. Make sure you revise simple present tense before that.